So when I came to this work, people saw me as very loving and kind, but my experience of being in the world, I wouldn't have called it juicy. My name's Mackenzie, and I'm offering a workshop called Opening to Love.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me.
Do you long for deeper connection?
Yeah, I do long for deeper connections. Not all the time, but a lot of the time I long to sit in circle with men and women and really connect from our hearts and share and listen. But I really want to hear what's alive in people, and I really want to share that, and I forget to sometimes, and I long for more meaningful exchanges, whether I'm at the beach pee or I'm walking up the stairs to a yoga class. This work gave me tools to be able to connect deeper, more quickly with someone I know or with someone I don't know.
What type of person should come to a workshop like this?
That's a funny question. Everyone and anyone. That's who I want to come to this workshop. People who want to connect deeply with themselves, who have a sense, maybe even of the longing in their heart, who have a sense of their authentic voice and want to bring it out more fully. People who want to share themselves more fully in this world, want to be as authentic as they can in their life, perhaps in their work, in their relationships, how they walk down the street. A lot of this work is about relationship, but I mean that in the way that yoga is about relationship, in the way that everything is about relationship.
So what will we actually be doing in the workshop?
Well, some of that I can't tell you yet.
Are we going to be naked?
No, we're not going to be naked physically, but I will ask you to be willing to perhaps share things that you don't often share. And I don't mean stories necessarily, but just to be authentic can feel naked sometimes, or if we don't do it a lot. And this is not judging, saying that most of us aren't being authentic. I just think that when I talk to people, I really hear from even community leaders here that people want to go deeper. And I've even heard someone say, a yoga teacher here said, I want the next level, And to me, when I found this work, Heart Intelligence work with Joan and Tomas Hartfield in Maui, I also was looking for the next level. And it really gave me that ability to track what are we going to be doing. So we're going to be doing very specific tracking exercises, which really help us to get in touch with what is alive in me right now physically, not what was alive in me last week, because sometimes we carry that story with us. So what's alive right now physically? So we'll be guiding you into some exercises to feel that. What's alive in me mentally? What's alive in me emotionally, spiritually, in the now? So that when we come into the now very specifically, then that's our authenticity, and we have a lot more to share from that place. We'll also be doing some exercises from that place, moving out into connection with other people. So we'll be doing several partner exercises. So you can come to this workshop with someone, you can come by yourself. We're going to be interacting with lots of different people. And it will be very guided, so it will be a safe way to just practice touching into what's going on in yourself and sharing that. So when I came to this work, people saw me as very loving and kind, but my experience of being in the world, I wouldn't have called it juicy or extremely loving or deeply connected to the wonder of life. And I was longing for that. And so when I found this work, after actually, one day of the circle, I was just so ready. It blasted me open so much that my whole way of receiving the world felt different. I felt like I could receive the beauty of this world so much more instantly. I felt like I was much more in tune with the goodness of my own heart, and therefore I was seeing that goodness in others, that brightness, that Shri, that divine beauty. I was seeing in others so much more clearly, and I was just able to connect with people in a much more fun, authentic way. And I keep using the word authentic, and that for me meant creative, it meant deep, it meant in the moment. It wasn't planned. My relationships changed dramatically. I wasn't a very social person at that time, and I found myself really wanting to be with friends and connecting, and I became much more playful, was the feedback I got. Because after that first circle, I went and sat many heart intelligence circles, and I heard people say that, I went from kind of being perhaps stiff to a lot more free and joyful.
What's the most important thing for any person listening to this video to hear?
The first thing that comes to my mind is it's never too late. It's never too late to deepen our relationships, whether we've been in them for a week, a month, 70 years, whether it's with a parent, a stranger, a friend. This is always pertinent information. And that this is really for anyone. You do not need prior experience for heart intelligence. I think it's really user-friendly. You just need a willingness to perhaps be a little vulnerable in a really safe, contained group setting. So one exercise I can tell you is called In Your Presence. And when I learned this little piece, this little gem of work, a lot of my ability to share kind of my kindness with people, it grew. So an example, the piece of work is called In Your Presence. So we'll go around the room and I will say to you, Sam, in your presence, I feel a sense of adventure. And so this work is a way to offer a compliment to someone in a way that they can't really turn you down. So often if I say, Sam, dude, you're so cool, like, you're so fun and amazing, and wow, you're so awesome. Sometimes we get the, oh, no, or, oh, you're so cool, or, like, it's not always received. And when you offer a compliment, if someone can't receive it, then we don't get the fullness of the offering, right? So this little piece, In Your Presence, gives us a chance to share what's authentic for us in a way that doesn't feel invasive at all to the person, and it keeps it really about us, and yet still is a way to kind of offer love to somebody. Anything else?
I was going to ask you.
Huh?
I was going to ask you.
I've said that heart intelligence, opening to love, sacred sexuality, the heart IQ work of Christian Pankhurst, this work, I've studied a lot of things, and this work is probably the most important work in my life, and it's the most dear to my heart. So thank you for coming, or if you're interested, thank you for your interest. I am really, really excited to sit circle. I'm offering this work because I want to be in it also. So I'll be there to hold space and guide us for sure, and I'm also very much a participant. So please write to us, and if you have questions, feel free, call, text, email, message, any questions at all. So if you want to sign up, you can go to the website, intelligentembodiment.com. Sign right up. This work is probably the most important work in my life. And